Welcome at Ask the Professor. I really like the group. It's a big amount of people. Should be a little bit more active on the forum. Then you can learn a lot from each other. And that's what we like to see. Also, you learn a lot because of different backgrounds or culture or the way of doing rail. Everywhere in the world there is a different approach. And that's really interesting because the reason why, that's exactly what we like to have feedback on. And please be active in this interaction. We have some questions, so let's start. One question was about the difference of constructions, for example, about the power line. So we have the catenary and we have this power line. Normally you have these wires with a special shape and construction, but you need a really high construction height. And that's no problem. When you have open air, it's no problem. But when you have a tunnel, then you have you need some additions how to make this in small dimensions. How small and how this works, we have the separate video I made just on the spot in a tunnel of the main station of Delft. So welcome at the station here at Delft city. This is the main station. We have here a tunnel. Above we have the heart of the center of the city. And I'd like to explain you what about the wires, the overhead wires for the power. Here you can see that we have limited space because of the ceiling and the construction of the tunnel. Normally you have the wires with a really high construction height, and now we have make a decision, okay, we have to make it smaller, otherwise you have to build a much larger and higher tunnel, and that's a lot of money, so we don't like to do this. Therefore we have now a more or less in between choice. A small wire construction, looks like the same, with the isolating joint to the pillars for the construction, and it works fine. And this was an older part of the tunnel, and next to me you see another one, and there you see it a solid strip with a solid energy and no moving parts. It's just you can hear the noise because of the dynamics in between of the pantograph and the strip. You see the solid problem that it is not nice and flexible like these wires. It's solid, it's rigid, no dynamics, and therefore you see this burning of this pantograph. And that's the difference. What do you choose? What is better? What is much better than the normal wires? I think this one is more flexible, more dynamically friendly. The solid strip we can use, we also use a lot, because we like to have a low building height of the tunnel just to save money. Where do you see the solid strip as well? You see that at the metro system. Then you have the third rail, you could say, beside the train, rolling stock of the train. And then you can see there you have this power strip. Why we don't use this in Holland or in the normal rail, like this heavy rail? Because we have level crossings. When you have not a closed loop or a closed system like metro, you cannot use a third rail because of the shock for people when they hand over, and also what about these level crossings. So hopefully you understand more about why we make these decisions, how it looks like, and I think this is brand new here in Holland, so what else can I deliver? I really like to challenge you to have more questions, more uploading examples of your own environment in your own country or experience, for example, when you're on travel. I think that's really important. Please come forward, make this happen, upload your questions in the fora, and also about the next Ask the Professor momentum. That makes life interesting for me. Then I'll hear exactly the questions you have in your own country, your own experience, and also nice for the others to share this experience as well. So hopefully be active and send as much as questions you can. So maybe I get too much, but I give it a try. Thank you.